Good morning, students. Today we'll be discussing about the topic sampling and non-sampling error as a part of our advanced research methodology, this subject. And as today we'll be discussing what is actually sampling error and non-sampling error and what are the reason for having sampling and non-sampling error. So straight away we'll move on to the sampling error. So sampling error, as the name indicated, denotes the error arising out of what a sample that you are selecting is unrepresentative of the population in hand. So how it is going to happen? Like, what if you are selecting a sample and that sample is not showing the true characteristics of the population or the qualities of the exact qualities of the population? In such kind of a scenario, this kind of errors are going to occur. Now we'll be discussing why it is happened. What are the reason for such kind of sampling error? The most important reason for such kind of error is a faulty sample design. So we'll be having a different technique for collecting sample, like probability and non-probability sampling. And if you are choosing a non-appropriate sampling technique for a particular study, then it will definitely lead, instead of using simple random sampling, if you're going for um, say convenience sampling, it will lead to such kind of what. So whenever you are choosing the sampling technique, the technique has to be appropriate for the study. And if you faulty demarcation of units also, sometimes whenever you are marking the response, if you are marking it in a faulty way, that also leads to what this kind of error. And if you are choosing a wrong statistic, that is also one of the reason. And then also a wrong markation from the part of, or wrong substitution of sampling unit from the part of enumerators also leads to such kind of things. Sometimes what happened is that the researcher is appointing an enumerator for collecting samples, and so the enumerator, if he or she is trying to manipulate the data for his or her own convenience, so such kind of things also leads to what the sampling error. So we have just like what sampling error, we do have non-sampling error also. So non-sampling error is nothing but it's an umbrella term that is given to all sort of error occurs other than that of what sampling error. So it's basically an umbrella term. So all other errors happening in research can be put under what non-sampling error. And it can be because of many reasons. It can be because of what a faulty questionnaire design. It can be because of a faulty problem definition. It can be because of an approach coverage. It can be because of the information that is provided by the respondents, and maybe because of what faulty coding. Whenever you are doing the data preparation, if you are making a mistake, that also lead to that a faulty response from the part of a researcher. A tabulation mistake or analysis mistake also leads to non-sampling error. So non-sampling error is basically an umbrella term that is used for all sort of error other than that of the sampling error. And sampling error is something which occurs during the sampling process. The reason, as I mentioned, it is because of the demarcation of unit, or you choosing a wrong sampling technique also. So these are the two errors that normally occurs during the sampling process. So how we can avoid such kind of error? No, sampling error is very simple. Only if you enlarge the number of samples that you are taking, definitely you can somehow able to reduce the non-sampling sampling error. When it comes to non-sampling error, the thing is that we have to be very specific whenever we are framing the design and the problem definition, and questionnaire has to be in a proper manner, and the response that we are whenever we are trying to get response from the respondents, that also we have to check and verify whether it is in a proper way. Or and whenever we are doing the data preparation, tabulation, editing, coding, if you are giving an extra care, definitely we can able to reduce what our non-sampling error as well. And this is all about sampling and non-sampling error. If you have any doubt, you can ask.